Hi, this is Jody from Poppywinkle, and today I'm going to talk about what to do with magazine or book pages that are so fragile they won't work as actual pages. So this is a Life magazine from 1963, and I mean, look at this, it's gorgeous. But see the edges, they're already starting to rip, and if I were to sew in here to put this into a journal, the pages would just rip right out. Now I have seen people take a strip of washi tape right up here, and then when you sew, you're sewing through the washi tape and the paper. That might work. I don't think it would work for this because it's just so fragile. I think the washi tape would stay and then the rest would rip away from it. But anyway, so I have some ideas of how to use this gorgeous book. And my first way that I like to do is to make stickers. So I cut these out. There's lots of fun ads, and I cut them out, and then I used this amazing little thing to turn it into stickers. And I'll show you how I did it. This is my mom's friend gave me this, and it's not available just like this anymore, but I'm going to link to one. And the one I'm going to link to is, this is about 1.5 inches. So you can only use images 1.5 inches, but the one I'm going to link to is 3 inches. So that's even cooler. And it's like 13 bucks. Totally worth it. So all you do is you put your fragile little piece of thingy in there and you start to pull it through down here. There's a little piece of stuff sticking out. You start to pull it through and it goes in. Goodbye, I'm turning into a sticker. And then it comes out and it's a sticker. Ta-da. And then you just rub a little bit to make sure the sticky stuff is attached. And then you peel this off. And there's no sticky left. This takes the sticky away. And this is all clean. But this is a sticker, which is super cool. And the good part is, if I had just cut these out, these fussy cuts, and just stored them somewhere, they're so fragile they would have crumbled. You know, they wouldn't last. So this, not only does it make it a convenient little sticker, but it takes care of it. It keeps it, it preserves it until I'm ready to use it. So that's a little fun thing I like to do. And another thing, if you want to use an actual page as a page in your journal, you can just glue it to a piece. This is a piece of coffee dyed paper, and I glued this page to the coffee dyed paper, and I did leave a little edge around here. I have no expectation that that's gonna stay, but I think it'll look cool as it crumbles away and rips. I think that'll look good. So that would be strong enough to sew into a junk journal, and you still get your pretty magazine page from 1963. And oh, I would totally recommend using rubber cement for this, because it will not wrinkle. It will not wrinkle. Anything else, if you put white glue onto that, that would wrinkle right up. And I'm gonna prove it to you real quick. I buy, this thing is about it's about down to here. I can't believe how much of it I've used. I bought a quart of it, and then I just put it into a little jar and I just use the same brush over and over again. I don't wash it or anything. And you put it on this delicate piece of paper. And no wrinkles. And the other good thing about it is, even if it's been on a little bit, see how you can move it around? You can adjust it. A lot of glues, they just grab so fast you can't even adjust. And one last thing, if you go over the edge a little bit and there's some glue showing, once it's dry, you just rub it away. So I'm a big fan of rubber cement. And look at that, not a single, even though that's super thin paper, not a single wrinkle. And another thing you can do, you can use an old page to make a masterboard. And here I used coffee dyed paper again as the base, just paper, not cardstock. And I used another kind of fragile page on top of that. And then I used pieces from the magazine over here. And then what you do with a masterboard is you cut it up and make stuff out of it. So here, and then decorate it more. I like to keep mine kind of plain before I cut it because I never know where I'm going to want anything. So then you decorate it up how you like. This, I turned it into a journaling card. This one, this is from a similar masterboard. I made a little fun fold out thing. You can journal in here. You can journal on there. And just clip that to the top of a page somewhere with a little dangle on it. And what else? Here I took a page from a magazine that was, you know, the same magazine, all ripped up and old. And I just glued a piece of it onto a page that was already in there. So it sort of looks like a page, but in fact, it's not attached. You know, it's just on top of the page that is attached. So that's a way to get around the fragility of it. And then I collaged over it. Here's a card, another card I made out of that masterboard for a tag. And this is part of this same ad, and I used it over here. And so that's it. I hope you have got some good ideas, and I hope you have fun using your old beautiful magazines. Thanks for watching.